Valentine's the worst day, got too many to please. Ooh. The Sword and Shield era of Pokemon had a total of 17 sets that released on February 7th of 2020. How it's been 4 years since, I have no idea. But today we're going to be looking at all the expansions, including the special sets like Shining Fates, Celebrations, all that good stuff, and we're going to be ranking them on a tier list. There are definitely some heavy hitter sets from this era like Evolving Skies with the Moonbryon that literally ranks up in price with vintage cards. It's crazy. And then there's also sets like Battle Styles. I have put the sets in order of when they released, so we're going to start off with Sword and Shield. The next set after that was Rebel Clash, which released on May 1st of 2020. It's literally insane to think about 2020 is when these sets came out, because we literally just passed the 4-year mark about 1 week ago. Starting off with Sword and Shield base set, it's definitely not a fan favorite of many, but in this video, I'm going to be giving my personal opinions of where I'd rank these. I think the biggest card from this set was the Marnie. There is a really nice full art Ninetales from this set. I'm going to go C. It's going to be really hard for a set to get a D tier because, like, no matter what, I feel like there's always a few cards from every set that people do like. Okay, I lied. Rebel Clash, we're going D tier. Rebel Clash is literally Rebel trash. Rebel, I would not smash. Red Bull. I need a Red Bull. Literally, the best thing about Rebel Clash is that it reminded me to get a Red Bull. Darkness Ablaze really wasn't that hot either. Everybody only wanted the Charizards from this set. In my opinion, this is definitely the Obsidian Flames of the Sword and Shield era, and we've all seen what happened to Obsidian Flames and that Charizard. Not saying price is the only thing that matters, but cards other than Charizard do matter when making a set as a whole, so I'm gonna go C tier on Darkness Ablaze. Almost the same thing with Champion's Path. Definitely a Charizard chase set once again with that shiny Zard and the Rainbow Zard. I personally do really like the shiny Charizard from this set, and in my opinion, there's still some nice cards to go for, like the full art Gardevoir. But in all honesty, we are kind of ranking this one off the Charizard. But because there is a shiny one and a rainbow one, I'll give Champion's Path a B tier. But that's like a low B tier. Rankings are subject to change throughout this video. Vivid Voltage, there's really only one single card that people care about, and that is the Rainbow Pikachu. Me personally, my favorite shiny Pokemon ever is the Galarian Obstagoon, which I thought looked great on the gold card. But looking at this set as a whole, it's just not doing it for me. I'm going to give this one a C tier. Even though, like, the Rainbow Pika is nice, I don't know. Honestly, it's okay to me. It's not like a card. I don't have that card, and I don't necessarily need that card. Do I want the Rainbow Pikachu? Sure, I would take the little chunk of chew, but I'm not gonna go open a ton of Vivid Voltage trying to pull it. In all honesty, I like the full art Pikachu better. Shining freaking Fates. Printed it to the freaking ground at this point, so prices on cards like the Shining Charizard are obviously a lot lower now, which could be a good or bad thing depending on how you like to collect. Overall, this set had a lot of bangers, like the Suicune shiny was beautiful. I might be biased. I love shiny Pokemon. This set is not going to get an S tier for me, but it holds a lot of memories for me, and I like the set. That's going to be an A tier. Battle Styles, I know I've talked a lot of shit about it on the channel. Y'all probably think I'm going to put this in the D tier, but I'm actually not. It's getting a C tier. The Empoleon isn't a bad alternate art. I definitely do love alternate arts. The Tyranitar isn't my favorite. I know a lot of people love that card. The Tyranitar is a good looking card. Definitely not a fan of the Urshifus myself. But like the Gold Houndoom, the full art Cheryl, full art Tyranitar, full art Victini. Dude, there's actually some, I'm just looking over the set right now. Battle Styles has some pretty good stuff. We're gonna leave it in C tier just because I think they wasted a lot of the alt arts on the Urshifus. All the sets up until this point really feel like they're based on one Pokemon kind of. We have like the Charizard sets, the Urshifu set, the Pikachu set. Chilling Reign, I feel like, was one of the first sets in the Sword and Shield era that started giving us a ton of variety. Blaziken alternate art, the Birds alt arts, the Golden Snorlax. God, the alternate arts in Chilling Reign are so freaking good. And there's so many of them. Oh my God, there's a lot of alternate arts in this set. It's going to be really hard for a set to get S tier on this list. Chilling Reign, though, A tier for sure. Evolving Skies. Let's talk about it. All right, y'all, we're going to kill 2 birds with 1 basketball. I'm going to shoot some hoops, but give me 40 seconds to do a promo at the same time, and I'll show y'all some cool Pokemon cards. We have shinyvert.com, and I just did a huge restock, y'all. The most popular packs ever on the website, full art God packs, have been restocked. Some of the cards y'all are seeing on screen right now, like the Mewtwo EX, the Rayquaza EX, all of those cards can come in a full art God pack. Like those exact 5 cards could be a full art guide pack. And then we have the return of the super highly requested lately shiny god pack. The shiny god packs all come with 2 full art shinies and 3 baby shinies. And I've been waiting to restock these until Paldean Fates was fully out. So now there will be a ton of Paldean Fates that come in these packs. Then the last pack I want to show y'all, just because it's one of my favorites. Rock Sandy. Is the SIR God Pack. It's extremely hard to pull SIRs. Not for me, but for most people. And in my opinion, the SIR God Pack is the perfect median of not blowing a ton of money on Pokemon by chasing a SIR, but then also not eliminating all the fun and all the mystery of just buying the single. You're getting a confirmed SIR, but you don't know which one is gonna be. There's a ton of other God Packs on shinyvert.com just like these. If I miss this shot, y'all gotta go check out the website. shinyvert.com. Astronomical prices. You got the Moonbreon, literally, like, if you go on TCG Player and just put in Pokemon cards and sort it highest to lowest, the Moonbreon from this modern set, Evolving Skies, is literally on the 1st or 2nd page, like up there with the heavy hitter vintage cards. It's insane to see a modern card have this kind of pricing. The set in general is just skyrocketing. It is 100%, I think, you know, I can't say for a fact, but in my opinion, this set is 100% going to keep rising in price. It's jam-packed with alternate arts from Rayquaza to Moonbreon to all the evolutions, a ton of fan favorite Pokemon on alternate arts, and the alternate arts look amazing. I feel like some people want to hate on this set just because it's so popular. Like, I feel like some people convince themselves low-key to dislike this set because it's popular. It's almost like listening to Drake. Like, everybody likes Drake, but nobody wants to say like they really like Drake's music because it's just a popular thing and people like to be different. That's always how I felt about Evolving Skies. This is an S tier set, hands down. It is the popular set at the end of the day for a reason. Everybody likes this set. Everybody has different chase cards from this set. Celebrations, this one is insanely easy to me, and I'm definitely about to give you a biased answer, but I am putting that in the S tier slot. Celebrations is the first set I ever master set by pulling every single card. Yes, it took forever, but I finally did it. The set holds a ton of memories for me. I still look back to this day and say that Celebrations was the most fun I ever had opening Pokemon cards. There's just a lot of good memories I have to it, like opening Pokemon cards in the snow, and it was Celebrations. Yeah, so I have my bias of reasons why I would put it up there, but at the same time, if I was really ranking this set non-biased as a whole, it would still be an A or a S tier for me. I think the classic collections look really good. It's definitely a different type of foil on the cards that looks great. Celebrations, S tier. Fusion Strike. Ooh, Fusion Strike, man. This one's a little tough because the Espeon and the Gengar are so good. Some of the best alternate arts we got out of the entire Sword and Shield era. But then those freaking Mew alternate arts, I hate them, bro. I think they did so terrible on the Mews. Oh my god, the Celebi and the Inteleon, though. The set as a whole was great. Even the Genesect look, the full art Mew looks amazing. Really good cards in the set. It's just those Mews. I think they did so bad on the Mew. Could have done a lot better on those alternate arts. God, it's an A or a B for me, but we'll leave it in A. Brilliant Stars, man, such a good set. Everybody immediately just thinks of the Charizard, and the full art Charizard looks great as well. But then you got some of these banging trainer galleries like the Umbreon VMAX, it's freaking Sylveon VMAX. The Arceus alternate art got slept on, and that's a beautiful card itself. Even this Mimikyu trainer gallery is chef's kiss, man. I forget about some of these cards. I'm looking over the sets. Beautiful cards in this set. The Golden Birds look amazing. God, I low-key want to put Brilliant Stars in S tier, but I'm going to keep this in A tier. I am moving Fusion Strike down to B tier. Astral Radiance. There are some beautiful cards. Like the Garchomp Trainer Gallery and the Starmie Trainer Gallery are ridiculous. They're beautiful cards. There's also some other good trainer galleries in this set that are a lot cheaper. I don't know, when you're comparing it to sets like Brilliant Stars and stuff, this one never did it for me. The alternate arts never really did it for me from this set. I'm gonna give this a C tier. The Pokemon Go set, really controversial. I feel like people either really enjoyed it or just absolutely hate this set. I think it was pretty good, man. Other than them doing my freaking boy Mewtwo dirty with his alternate art, we ain't even gonna talk about that shit. Give my boy Mewtwo a new alternate art. But Radiant Charizard, the Ditto Peel stickers alone make this set something to remember. I had fun opening this set. It was pretty cool. I'm actually going to give this a B tier. So I am going to basically swing right in the middle. I used to play Pokemon Go a lot more, so yeah, it was definitely more fun to open this set and see stuff from like the Pokemon Go game. It was really cool. Lost Origin is easy. I can give this an A right off the bat. Lost Origin is the set that I've spent the most amount of money ever on chasing a card, chasing that Giratina, and I have never pulled it to this day. Giratina looks amazing. The Aerodactyl, in my opinion, is definitely in the argument of top 5 best alternate arts if we're just looking at the art of the card in the entire Sword and Shield era. Silver Tempest is also an easy one. Yes, there's some good cards and stuff. Yes, it has the Lugia, but as a set overall, I'm giving this a B. And honestly, this is probably a hot take. A lot of people probably wouldn't agree with this. I would probably be putting this set in C tier if it wasn't for the Lugia. And then I think the easiest rating on this entire list is Crown Zenith, which is in S tier. The set is extremely fun to open, great hit rates. It is jam-packed with popular Pokemon, great artworks. Like, Crown Zenith I know it's a special set, but it was part of Sword and Shield, technically. I would even put that set over Evolving Skies. In my personal opinion, that is the best set from the Sword and Shield era. There's my tier list. Let me know what y'all agree or don't agree with. I love doing these videos and hearing what y'all have to say. So let's have a convo in the comments about it. Appreciate y'all watching, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.
Valentine's Day the worst, they got too many to please. I popped to have a pink pill and put my mind at ease. I bought y'all these gifts, tearing your heart all in pieces.